Today, we're going to dive into a pretty amazing story about leadership. It's about where you find it, how you grow it, and how it can totally transform a community from the inside out. So let's just start with this. When you think of a leader, what pops into your head? Is it a CEO, a politician giving a speech? Well, we're about to challenge that image in a big way. You see, in Hong Kong, some of the most impactful leaders we're talking about, they're in the parks and community centers on their single day off. They're Filipino domestic workers. And believe me, they are the absolute backbone of so many community organizations. Their leadership, it's built on some really powerful cultural strengths. Okay, first up, there's malasakit. And this isn't just, feeling sorry for someone. It's a deep, genuine, from the heart kind of care for other people. It's the EQ, the emotional intelligence that really drives them to serve. It's the why behind everything they do. Then you've got discarte. This is all about being creative and resourceful, especially when you don't have much to work with. It's that skill of making things happen, of finding a way when it looks like there isn't one. And here's the key part. It's not just seen as a workaround, it's considered a real core competency.
And finally, there's bayanihan. Now, this is the spirit of working together. The classic image is of a whole neighborhood literally picking up a house to move it. It's this deep-seated belief that you can't get ahead by yourself. The whole community has to move forward, together.
But having these incredible, innate strengths doesn't mean it's an easy road. There's a real tension between what these leaders can do naturally and the kinds of challenges they run into. So here's the central problem. On one hand, you've got all this malasakit, years of real-world experience and incredible discarte. But on the other hand, what's missing are the formal things, the structures, the systems, the tools that make leadership last. Their organizations can end up depending on just one amazing person, and that's a huge risk.
And this is where a really unique solution comes into the picture. A program that wasn't designed to teach leadership from zero, but to give these already existing leaders the tools to really amplify the impact they're already making. It's called We Lead Together, or in Filipino, Sama-sama tayong nanganguna. And seriously, everything about how it's set up is so thoughtful. It's 8 sessions held on Sundays, their only day off. It's taught in both English and Filipino, so nothing gets lost in translation. It's a curriculum built specifically for their world. And the curriculum itself, it really takes them on a journey. It kicks off with claiming your leadership identity, hitting that imposter syndrome head on. From there, it gets into how to build organizations that can actually last, how to create a strategy, all the way until session 7, where they're talking about building bridges between different community groups. But here's what I think is absolutely brilliant about this whole thing. It's not just what it teaches, but how it teaches. It doesn't try to get rid of cultural patterns. Instead, it reframes them into powerful leadership tools. This is so smart. Okay, so take a cultural value like pakisama, which is all about getting along and maintaining group harmony. Sounds great, right? But in a leadership role, that can sometimes mean you avoid tough conversations or you don't challenge a bad idea because you just want to keep the peace. So the program flips this on its head. It reframes pakikisama not as avoiding conflict, but as the deepest form of care. The logic is just so powerful. Real pakikisama is accountability. We care way too much about each other and our mission to just let someone fail quietly. Or how about this one? Hiya, which is this sense of face-saving shame. This can stop people from giving or even getting honest feedback, because you don't want to embarrass anyone. But think about it. How can an organization grow if that's happening? So what's the reframe here? Well, they introduce a practical tool, nonviolent communication, or NVC. It gives them a really simple formula. Share your observations, your feelings, your needs, and your requests. It's a way to be totally honest and kind, and it takes the shame right out of the feedback loop. So all this work, this journey of reframing habits for individuals and for their groups, it's all building towards one massive ultimate goal, creating a community that is truly unified. And a really cool insight here actually comes from the Filipino language itself. See, there are 2 different words for we. There's kami, which is an exclusive we. It means us, but not you. Then there's tayo, which is an inclusive we. It means all of us, together. The entire point of the program is to shift the whole community from that siloed kami mindset to a unified tayo mindset. And that kind of leaves us with one final thought. This whole story is about seeing and empowering leadership where we might not expect to find it. So the question for you is,
Who are the leaders in your own community? The ones who have that instinct, that malasakit, that descarte, and maybe all they need are the right tools to really maximize their impact?